This video is all about how to prepare for your first day of university and also what to expect on your first day of university. So just starting off, I wanted to do this video because I was the first person in my family to go to university in the UK, and it is very different and I had no idea what to expect. So I really loved watching university videos to prepare me, and I really hope it helps you guys. Just a quick introduction, I am going into my third year at the University of Leeds. I did my second year at Leeds, first year at the University of Sussex before I transferred. I'm a BA sociology student, and let's get into it. Also, just a quick note, I do sociology, which is quite a low contact hour subject. So although it will be helpful to everyone, these experiences usually apply to humanities and art subjects. Also, not an important note, but I am wearing my Leeds hoodie in preparation for this video. So yeah, let's get into it. So on your first day, you will probably have a big lecture or two. This will be core subject kind of things, the entire year introductory subjects. You'll probably be in a big lecture hall and it will just be introduction to the class. Most likely you won't have any actual learning to do. If you do though, what I found was the first lecture could be half introduction, half really brief overview, introductory class, and building on that, you probably won't have any readings for your first lesson, but do check your emails, check your university website, whatever method your university is going to get readings across to you, because most modules won't have reading for the first week, but some might, so you don't want to be the person who hasn't done it. It would suck to start off your first day unprepared, so yeah, do make sure to check that. In smaller classes, this might be on your first day or later in your first week. You'll probably have to do some sort of group introduction or, you know, introduction exercises. So yeah, that is going to be what your first day of university is going to look like. So now let's get on to things you should do before the first day. So as I said, firstly, make sure you've done any prep work for your classes. For first week of first year, you probably won't have any, but again, make sure to check. Make sure you have a kind of planner or diary with you to make any notes and to write down any important dates or events for your first introductory lesson. These will be going over a lot of the due dates, deadlines, stuff like that, so you really need this. I personally use a journal, but any kind of academic planner would be a great idea. On top of these deadlines, make sure you have somewhere where you can write notes if you need to write any academic kind of notes. Again, I like to put deadlines and stuff in both my personal planner and my academic planning. Right now, I personally use Notion, but in the past, I used to have a blank dotted journal for my academic journal, and before that I used a pocket pad, so anywhere where you can write stuff down. The other thing is to know your timetable, know what classes you have before the day starts, and then building on that, know what buildings they're in. Before the first day of university, if you can, try have a walk around and see where the buildings are, how long you'll need to get there, etc, etc. I know some people who during freshers walked around to their academic buildings with their friends just to get themselves orientated. And on top of that, don't just look at your academic buildings, make sure you explore your campus before your first day as well. And finally, before the first day, check your emails. You will get so much important information, any time changes, location changes, introductions from tutors, what to bring, etc. You will get that all on your emails, so make sure you are checking them regularly. And now what to do on the day. Firstly, get up early and give yourself lots of time to get ready. Have a cup of tea, have some breakfast. You want something in your body so you have the energy and mental capacity to get through your first classes. Something I like doing is picking out my outfit the night before, so I'm not wasting time or stressing myself out in the morning. And this is kind of an obvious one, but if you can, try to get to class a little bit early. Another thing is try have a fun fact about yourself up your sleeve if you can. A lot of the introductory games might be saying where are you from, what's your name, what do you study, and a fun fact about yourself. Don't stress yourself out too much. I always say something like I'm Australian, or I've never eaten bacon, or something like that. Just something simple, really doesn't mean anything, but it's useful to have that in the back of your mind. Another thing for during your first day is to just chill out. Don't stress yourself out. Everyone is in the same boat doing this for the first time. Also, introduce yourself to the people you're at a table at or the people you're sitting next to. Everyone, like I said, is in the same boat, and there is never going to be a situation you're judged for trying to make friends. And literally everyone wants to meet new people. If someone introduces themselves to me, I'm always thankful because I probably wanted to meet them. And yeah, I don't know anyone else who doesn't feel the same way. way. And also, I was saying get to class a little bit early, but if you are late, again, chill out, don't make a big deal about it. Quick little story from my first day from my first year. Due to timetabling errors, which I'll talk about in a second, I went to the wrong building, sat in the wrong class, then left and went to my first lecture 10 minutes late, and I walked in, you know, everyone sat down and quiet, and I just walk in the middle of it. But truly, no one cares. Just sit down, get a notepad out, and everyone will forget about it in about 30 seconds. On that note, timetabling errors. Your timetable is subject to change up until the moment that class starts, pretty much, up until the first day. So what I had done is I took a screenshot of my timetable and made it my background for the first day, but I took that screenshot like a couple days before class started, and so one of the buildings had changed the weekend before, so I was in the wrong building, blah blah blah. Double check your timetable before you go to your classes. And my last tip is don't be afraid to ask for help. All the people who work at the university are there to help you. That is their job, and they'll be very happy to talk to you, and they know so much more than you would. So yeah, use their knowledge. If you don't know where a building is, ask. If you don't know where a class is, ask. Everyone is very happy to help. And yeah, that is what your first day is going to be like. That is what you should do before your first day and what you should do on your first day of university. If you did like this video, please do like and subscribe, and if you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below. I have a lot of other university content if you want to check out my channel, and I hope to see more of you guys next time.